Hello, hello, hello. It's me, it's Vimbert, and we're doing more Nuzlocke stuff. Just to get it right out of the way, I'll probably have to reiterate this several times. I'm not feeling super well today, so I apologize if I seem a little off. I called off sick from my day job, and generally have been sleeping more than my cat, so, you know. Hugh, thank you for the raid! Welcome, raiders! Oh, my citrus berries are not actually ready. Cool. Well, welcome, everybody. I am just getting started here. Why are my citrus berries not ready? That's not ideal. But welcome! Great gym fight, you know, took a lot of tactical mastery. I certainly learned a thing or two, Hugh. Appreciate you letting me spy, so I could adapt the strategies myself now. I am not feeling great today, so if I have to vanish abruptly for kind of a surprise AFK, I apologize. There's not really a whole lot I can do about it. I have generally been sleeping more than my cat today. I'm still not really feeling totally with it. But the two guys are depending on me for... Is this turned up? It feels really loud. Yeah, worst case, I'm concerned that I'm coming down with the Rona, but I'm managing. You know, I can play the video game. I can talk and play the video game. I'll manage. In any event, Hugh, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. If you came from his stream, you know about Pokeboomers. So I won't bother to explain that. But, if you didn't see my last stream, I took out Winona without much trouble, and then kind of bumbled my way to Moss Deep City. Rest of the D&D crew have infected you. Maybe. I'm thinking it's more likely that, I caught it the last time I went to get groceries, which is gonna really tick me off, because that's like the only time I've left my house to like go to a place for more than like 20 minutes. But, before I get into the gym, I wanted to do a quick run through the team, because I did do some leveling off stream, and some other various setups. Dreaded grocery store, yes. CEO of Elon is up there. The keen-eyed will notice that, yes, he has Thunderbolt. I did the game corner again. I'm just numb to it at this point. It's whatever. The game corner is my life now. This is what I do. CEO of Dumb got some levels, and I got surprised by him just learning Hydro Pump. Just, like, naturally. Oh yeah, I was doing the pickup grind as well, Hugh. That actually got me most of the way to the TM, realistically. And then Drip CEO did evolve into a Swampert. I feel a little bad about not letting you guys see that live, but, by way of apology, Drip CEO is finally able to assume her true form. Behold, the Drip CEO in all her glory. I have been planning this since I set the nickname, and there she is, by any means necessary. That's how I play Pokemon. Doesn't matter how many Poke corpses I leave in my wake, so long as we get the job done. Alright. That's glorious, but I should get it back down where, it should be, rather than, like, right in the middle of the screen. Can I remember how to do that when I'm, like, zonked? Yes. Yes, I can. Sopping wet, exactly. CEO of Yuri has also gotten some levels. Learned Barrier, which is pretty cool. New face cam. Yeah, that's right. I'll just become a PNG tuber, and I'll use that, I'll use the drip, image for it. And of course, the CEO of Live, Laugh, Love, picking up that Thunder by levels. Might be able to have some fun with that soon. And it's generally just going to be Menace. And then CEO of UAV, learned Aerial Ace by levels, which I had forgotten about, but it's literally the same power as Wing Attack, and has guaranteed accuracy, so I was like, alright, I guess. You're just gonna hand that to me. So, Tate and Liza, the Psychic Gym. I've been thinking about them quite a lot, because... here's my thinking on it. I'm doing better in the points than I was thanks to the makeup matches with Avalon. I was able to regain some points, regain some honor, but I'm still falling behind, and, you know, Hugh has these, like, moral quandaries, moral spooks about taking advantage of a gym when Emerald is harder. I have no such qualms. So I officially declare I am doing this gym hard mode, or double down if you prefer. If you don't know what that means I cannot use a single super effective move on the trainers or the gym leader fight. If I do, I get 0 points for the whole shebang. However, if I complete it without using a super effective move, I get 15 extra points slapped onto the 25 you get for completing the gym. I have what I think is a pretty decent strategy. It might get a little dicey in places. I'll get more into that once I'm actually going to go to take on Tate and Liza. For the moment, I need to distribute some items. And I don't think Drip CEO is going to do much in the gym itself, so just go ahead and no such qualms. I'll do whatever I can, man. And just may as well give out some berries. CEO Velon is, of course, rocking that amulet coin. And once I've distributed those, we're just going to dive straight in. I do not think that I'll be able to just, like, run straight through, because I will absolutely want to have everyone at level 42, since I'm not just going to stab Surf, which is extremely effective, which those of you who watched Hugh saw. You know, it wasn't quite a 100% guaranteed sure thing, but, like, it was pretty good. It worked pretty well, I have to say. Oh, that's right, there are puzzles! Happy day! 2 Surfs, yep. Ah, I see. Well, I should start out by just fighting dudes. Battles hinge on the strength of your spirit. The weak-spirited will never win. 2 Surfs, 2 bodies. Doesn't quite have the same ring to it as 1 shot, 1 kill, but I respect it. I respect it. Alright, Krillia. I am going to be breaking the flow a little bit because I'm going to, like... I don't know the typing of all these Pokemon, so I'm going to make absolutely sure that I don't use a super effective move. You are just straight Psychic, yes? Yes, straight Psychic. Well, in that case, my tactic kind of remains the same. Stab Thunderbolt and see how it does. Pretty good, as it... You prevented me from Stab Thunderbolting twice in a row, you scamp. Oh man, Hugh's climbing up there. I will be running a prediction as far as to how the gym fight will go once we get closer. So if you're looking for an opportunity to gamble your garlic coins, keep an eye out for that. Let's start the rollout. We do a little memeing here and there. I lost! I must temper my spirit again. Yeah, okay. Get out of here, kid. So let's see. That other way seemed like the obvious correct way, so this must be the yes. I deliberately went the wrong way thanks to my sense of direction, so I could pull a bamboozle. Watch me levitate a Pokeball telekinetically. War! Sometimes I'm out of sync. You have 3 Pokemon. Oh! Right! You're half flying. I can't just do the electric routine on you. In that case, my all-purpose fight things. Pokemon, CEO of Dump. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm more okay that he's back on the team, because, like, I don't know that I really would have gotten much out of, what's it? Vulpix. Vulpix or Ninetales. Not in this gym. Like, I think long-term it's the smarter move, but for right now, I don't know. Girafarig. You are normal psychic, so it should be everything's fair game. But the strength is still my best bet, because attack stat. Critical hit. The teammate playing around, they know we're playing for keeps. And of course, Kadabra. And we all know that, and I know very, very well, the greatest enemy to a Kadabra is a fast physical attacker. As illustrated. I never would have thought strength would have been so key to my run. Also, is my sound balancing okay? My OBS looks a little weird. I haven't messed with any of my settings, but am I like a little too loud? Please tell me if so. My Pokemon battling skills are out of sync too. Alright, what does this change? Interesting. How do I... Okay, I must need to get over there with the... Sounds fine? Okay, appreciate that. Ah, and so now we can go over here and fight this lady. Yeah, should be fine to keep on trucking. Scum Mobile. Hey, mobile is perfectly acceptable. The roads you have traveled, what you have experienced, come at me with everything you've learned. Psychic Mora. Ah! You are also leading with Kadabra. Understandable. This is gonna work less well, but I don't want to lock myself into rollout, so... Let's see what happens. Oh. Yeah, that works. That works. Man, like the one time a full health recover actually made sense for a Kadabra. And yet it was not enough. And Kryla, I believe we know how this ends. Calm mind. Respectable. And your special defense... Rise will not save you from Thunderbolt. You've traveled a path of greatness. Thank you. I tell myself that in the mirror every morning. This will lead to somewhere new. Yes! Okay, this is not that bad so far. Oh, and this switch lets me hit the thing so I can get to the twins. Right. Oh, but if I hit that, then I won't be able to fight that other trainer, because you only get to her if you go the wrong way. Anyway, let me see your talent. Apparently being sick enhances my navigation skills. You know, sometimes we all have to channel that, I immediately lost my train of thought. You gotta think positive. You know? People give the, oh, and a paralysis. Oh, god damn it. Figures that Kadabra gets an amazing ability like that when I'm locked out from using it. Not that I've run into an Abra mind, but would have been nice. You possess spectacular talent. Okay, that's fine. I should have a Paralyze heal. I don't? Well, I have like 800 berries for it, I'm sure. Yeah, I have so many cherry berries, Jesus. Okay, so let me yeah, I think we can only fight that lady if I hold off on pressing that switch, so... Actually, no. Dealing with the puzzle for less time is more worth it to me. Oh, and we just get sent right back to the... I see. Very well, Pokemon. I see, I understand. I gotta say, I feel like I have a good strategy for this, but I could easily see how it could go sideways. Like, I kind of talked a big game, but I totally get why Hugh did not do it hard mode, because on paper it kind of looks like a risk-free opportunity, but start really looking at the nonsense they can pull off, gets a little... Oh my god, does that reset the puzzle? Resets the puzzle. Of course it does. Of course it does. Oh boy. Well, I already fought you. I have not fought you, however. I see it. I see your future. If you can beat me, I will tell you your future. Yeah, what was... I didn't quite... What was I overlooking with the Oh, the Sunny Day Fire moves, of course. Of course. Yeah. Yeah, that makes all the sense in the world, man. Okay, Xatu, you are half flying, so we cannot electric you to death. Therefore... let's get Dripsy out here. Show off some of her greatness, now that she's evolved. God, that is such a chonky sprite. I love it so much. Dripsio could really use some better moves. Not gonna lie. What? Oh, okay, it's just a delayed heal. That's neat. Annoying, but neat. Future Sight and Wish. Earthquake at 52, I know. I know, I just gotta hold out till then. Since oh, that's... Oh, right, because she has the experience share. Oops. Who needs moves when you have Drip? Absolutely. I surrender. Okay, so let's flip the thing. Go down this way. Then we... Oh. Okay, so we need to go around here. And then we go a little like this. And then we flip this thing. Looking cool better than being cool. But what's cooler than being cool? I literally just experienced that. You know, occasionally I bust out the free strong bat. When the occasion calls for it, I will strong bat for free. I would sing along, but DMCA would send Mickey Mouse to my house and break my kneecaps. Alright, should be the final trainer. When you lose to me, don't be too hard on yourself. It's not that you're weak, I'm just too strong. I respect this vibe. I respect the hell out of this vibe. Are you also gonna have Zatus? That seems to be the thing in here. No, you have a Ralts. Okay. I can use the electric meme against you. I can use the electric meme against you very well, apparently. Goddamn, CEO of Elon. Well, second verse. Almost the same as the first. Ooh. Oh. Wow, that was... Wow. That was a stab psychic. That was a stab psychic, and that's all the damage it did? Alright. Alright. You're just too strong. You're goddamn right. Now then, as I expected, I kind of overestimated the amount of trainer XP I was gonna get, so... And, I think I might need to step away for a moment, so I'm going to take a quick break, and then we'll grind up to 42, which is the level cap, and then we'll go into the gym. I'll start up that prediction soon-ish. Back in just a few. Okay, should be fine. Think I'm good. Sorry about that. Just operating under less than ideal conditions. I feel like I know the answer to this, but do I have any rare candies? I might have sold them off to fund that Thunderbolt TM, in which case it was all worth it. I regret nothing. No. The answer is no. Okay. Then I'll be going into grinding podcast mode a little bit. Oh, I need to set up the prediction. Let's put a good, like, 5 minutes on that, shall we say. If I were more with it, I would have had that prepared, but, well. Now then, I am going to be trying to speed this along, and as such, say farewell to the music for a bit, because we're going to be going on the grind playlist. I did want to tell a story here. Now, let's see. First, I have to get into the perfect spot. Right, that's Route 125, but this is Moss Deep City. Very important for the sake of encounters. Yeah, this should be fine. Now, watch me, like, get a shiny. I'm so afraid of that happening. Oh, and this is outside of the gym, so super effectives are fine. Just to clarify, in case anybody had questions about that, it's just the actual gym itself where I need to hold back while doing this restriction. I kind of had a perfect, like, the duality of man moment today, because I've been feeling for a bit that I need to be, like, a little bit better about, like, fitness and wellness and that kind of thing, but, and, like, getting some exercise. I take walks every day. I didn't today because I felt like shit. Particularly this morning. This morning was really bad, actually. I'm feeling better than I was then. Or else I probably would have been like, hey, Availin, Hugh, I'm just gonna do this gym fight another day. I will get it done before... Oh, light screen. Wait, you just learned that by level? You just learned that by level. Oh. Oh, this changes everything. Oh my god. Okay, I completely forgot about that. Yes, absolutely. Get rid of Screech. Let's get light screen on there. That's fantastic. Okay, that honestly improves my chances for the gym. Because I was going to TM light screen onto somebody, but now I don't have to if I don't want to. Because I've got it on CEO of Elon. It's amazing. Anyway. We had a conversation in the Discord. And people were talking about, like stationary bikes and things. And Hugh, in particular, spoke up about, like, Ring Fit Adventure. And I was like, oh, okay, like, fitness through a video game. I did Pokemon Go for a while before I got lazy about it. And got annoyed with their monetization schemes. I could see myself doing that. And so I ordered Ring Fit Adventure, because I do have a Switch. I don't have the hookup to stream it, mostly out of laziness on my part, but I got that, and I'm planning to do that whenever I can, leg, core, whatever, words like that. But also, on my order from Amazon, I finally picked up an air fryer. So I was like, a thing that in theory is going to make me get more exercise, and a thing that's going to encourage me to just eat garbage food but healthier. Kind of made me chuckle when I was cracking everything open earlier today. Oh, okay, that is level 42 for Drip CEO. Experience share needs to come off of her. CEO of Yuri kind of has trouble fighting these mobs for the most part, so I will put it on her. But yeah, my strategy for this gym is basically going to be, there are two big, very convenient type of moves that hit non-super effective on the two Pokemon that the gym leaders have. And that is Electric, which I have CEO of Live, Laugh, Love, and CEO of Elon for, as well as Ice, which I have mostly CEO of Dumb for. In theory, CEO of Yuri, but she does have that poison typing, which makes me hesitate. However, if worse comes to it, I may need to bring her in. I'll probably be putting Lux Incense on her, just to see if I can get some lucky dodges to let her survive a little longer. But obviously that's not going to be the ideal case. Ideal case here is going to be just we blow them up with spamming Electric. And I'm also going to immediately open with Light Screen, which is going to nerf all their moves, because all their attacks are special attacking attacks, because why would they not be? So I think the combination of those should do pretty well, particularly since I have Thunderbolt on CEO of Elon as well now. I'm feeling pretty good about my chances. It's a little bit riskier, but, higher risk, higher reward. Of our... Oh. I had only one person predict on the prediction, so I'm just gonna undo that. I would feel bad about taking the garlic coin away if the prediction was wrong. Seems a little bit unfair. What the goddamn it? Oh, it probably confused me or something. Just really need there to not be a shiny. I should probably have my Lanoon out so I can be getting... Oh, that's poison. Okay, we need to head back. And yeah, since I have a Pokemon at max level, I'll get the big pickup CEO out here. Okay, we need to get the hell out. Do I have an antidote? No, but I do have a lava cookie. So really I could just keep rolling, but like... The prospect of picking up rare candies and, nuggets and other nice things while grinding is pretty good. It's pretty convenient, so, Gonna grab that real fast. Sorry, I feel a bit disorganized today. Stonk CEO. I think I called him Pickup CEO. That's where my head is at right now. And this is why I'm glad I got most of my stuff done last night. Oh, no, that was on the route itself. We don't want that. We do not want that. Back to slaughtering tentacles. The more things change, the more things stay the same. And Wingles. I don't actually know what kind of EVs Wingles give. Probably like HP or something forgettable like that. That seems like a thing. I haven't really looked into Wingull because, like, I kind of have my flying type, and I already have way too many water types because it's a Hoenn Pokemon game, so kind of hard to avoid that. Oh, CEO of Yuri, level 41 that was? Yes, trying to be careful here. Also going to need to do more grinding that I will spare everyone from, because the level cap for next week, as you may have heard Hugh mention, only goes up by like 1 level, so I'm going to need to do some nonsense here. Some Hugh style, alright B-Team, you're leveled up. You've never seen active duty before, but it is your time, this is your hour, and just be like, do what you can. Ah, what do you have for me, Stonk CEO? Ultra Ball? I'll take it. Really thought I was going to be getting more XP off the trainers in there. Oh well. Just get me good and in the grind set before I fight the gym leaders. You know, the worst state to be in when you do a gym fight, as has been proven several times, mostly by me. But oh well, it's a bit relaxing. I guess. I'm still, like, sitting here sweating and feeling uncomfortable, but that's nothing I can do anything about. And sorry, I'm not trying to, like, fish for pity here. I just want to be upfront about where I'm at, so, you know, I have a convenient excuse for when I lose a Pokemon. What? Who said that? Not me. Certainly not. Certainly not. Would never blame exterior factors for my own decisions. No. Never. You're gonna protect, aren't you? No, you did not protect. Appreciate that. Elon, we just used up your moves? Yes. Chasing a Kecleon to see what type my hidden power is? What is... Oh, like you use the TM and you're... Oh, no. Yeah, that's a low point. But I mean, what else can you do if it's a Pokemon you've been actively raising? Like, you know, because God forbid they show us that information in game. They're like, nope, figure it out. That's a good way of doing it, though. I wouldn't have... Are we confused? Okay, we are, but we just KO'd it. So, all is well. Thought you loved puzzles. Ah, yes. Hugh and I, two great noted puzzle enjoyers. Now, the thing about calling hidden power a puzzle is, like, it's a puzzle without enough information. Game Freak at some point. Fuck puzzles. Yeah, low-key, yeah. Because it always feels like you're never going to be on quite the same wavelength as a puzzle designer. And so you're just gonna get, like, bamboozled. Game fuck. I'm sure there's a game dev studio out there. Well, although, like, if Hugh has some fixed Kecleon encounters left, that would actually be kind of pro. Like, because I know I just dodged around those invisible Kecleons because I didn't feel like dealing with them, so I could use them for experimentation on hidden power if I wanted. Ah, okay, that is level 42 for CEO of Yuri. Though, Hugh mentioned chasing Kecleons, so unfortunately it doesn't sound like that is the case. Hey, rare candy, nice! Love to see it. Let's just forego the experience share. GameFuck made the mystery game. I will confirm that the makers of the mystery game have made other games besides mystery game. So they were not just a one and done. Matter of fact, I was actually kind of surprised by how many games they've made in the big picture. Alright, UAV always makes me nervous to send you out when I'm fast forwarding, but you're, you know, pretty strong and level up quickly, so this should be fine. I can just blow things up with Fachade and Aerial Ace, so this is fine. Really praying y'all got any more of them rare candies? So I can just minimize my risk of being like, oh hey! Shiny tentacle! Hope you weren't gonna miss that attract, TM! I would be tempted to do another end of my first run of Gen 2 Nuzlocke and just play fuck this shit I'm out and end stream without saying another word. That would be quite bad. Oh, you lived! Impressive. But not impressive enough. Okay, level 41. Ugh, man. I love Swellow. It's a cool bird, but I'm starting to think, how much longer do I really got with this Pokemon? Like, the Facade Tack is good. Like, Guts is really cool, but I've yet to truly use that. And, ooh, I could make use... No, both of the gym leaders' Pokemon have the Rock subtype, so they would resist Facade. Still, Stab, Guts, Facade Boost. Could still do some damage, but CEO of UAV, I would probably do that if it was a one-on-one fight, but in a double battle where they could just focus on my poor drone and just blow her up with by just both using pressing the stab psychic button, that doesn't seem terribly worth it to me. Call me crazy. Okay. Level 42, that's good. I have one rare candy, so I can skip one level of grinding. Rare candy? Nice. Okay, so I only need one level on one more Pokemon. Excellent. However, all the Pokemon I need to grind are out of PP, so back to the Pokemon Center we go. The epic grinding music continues, somewhat ironically. CEO... No... Since I got rid of Dragon Rage, it doesn't have as many... Okay, better question. Who's the closest to leveling up? It is overwhelmingly CEO of Elon, so congratulations. You get to have the last manually grinded out level. And soon we shall be free to do the gym fight. Oh, no. We do not want encounters on that route yet. Probably won't make a whole lot of difference in the long run, but eh. Okay, Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt. Perfect, level 42. Okay, nice. I officially declare an end to the Grind podcast. Sorry, I hate doing that on stream, because I feel like it's just the most boring thing, and I'm slightly too out of it to do an entertaining grinding podcast, because I'm not feeling well. But, 'tis what it is. Alright, Stonk CEO, I love you, but... no. Stonk CEO is... I might have to make, like, Stonk CEO my MVP, just for getting me, Poké-Rus, because I feel like that has made things much more convenient. Doesn't actually give you any power boost, but the convenience, I appreciate the hell out of that. Okay, Rare Candy, give it to Live, Laugh, Love. Good. And give it to CEO Dumb. Excellent. Wow, even your special attack is almost good now. Love that. Okay, we give the Lax Incense to CEO of Yuri in case she needs it. I think I XP share Drip CEO because she, I think, levels up slower than CEO of UAV. 5,000, 5,300. Yes, slightly slower, and unfortunately, with me not using Surf, I don't think I'll get any use out of Drip CEO. So, now it's time to pull out my original plan for extra insurance. I'm going to light screen onto CEO of Live, Laugh, Love as well, so I can have two options for light screen. And I'm going to overwrite Thunder, because I can just teach that shit right back with a TM. So who cares? Poof. CEO of Live, Laugh, Love learned how to protect yourself from people who are just too negative. You don't need those vibes in your life. Much as I would love the capitalism, even in the gym fight, that seems like a dangerous proposition when I'm already going in there and being a little bit risky. So, berries for most everyone else. I have... ooh, no. Not King's Rock, no. We need you with a berry in case I need to send you in. If I send in CEO of UAV, things have truly gone sideways, though. CEO of Yuri has a Lax Incense, Citrus Berry, XP share. Okay. So I'm going to lead with CEO of Elon, as well as... CEO of Dung? Does that make sense? No, because that might bait them into Sunny Dang early because water type. And then they have boosted fire moves, and not necessarily everything I'm using resists fire, so I'll lead with my two electric Pokemon. We will set up the protection and then just blast them with Thunderbolt, focusing one until they die. Probably Lunatone, I think. Probably Lunatone, because it has, like, Hypnosis, Light Screen, other things that can be, like, more of a problem. Yeah, I think that's the ticket. Of course, this all could go horribly wrong at the drop of a hat. So, we'll see what actually happens, I guess. Let's see, do I need to go here at this point? Yes, because I need to hit that. Okay. Then we go there. Yeah, this looked a little bad when he was doing it, but this is fine. This is fine in the big picture. Pokemon can and has done far worse. Okay, now we do the thing. We go here, we do a little loop around, go down here to get to exactly the same place we would have been anyway. You know, all these necessary things you need to do to solve the puzzle. This is the optimal routing, clearly. Okay, I'm going to take another super fast break. Again, very sorry. You know I like to keep these to like 1 hour, but I'm not at my best. And then when I come back, we will punch a couple of twins in the mouth with Thunderbolts. It sounds a bit suspect. Whatever, I've already said it. I can't unsay it. Trust me, you would not want to read my maps. I returned, and I'm glad I took that little break, because I remembered I forgot to declare my backups. Should a Pokemon or two fall in the line of duty in this fight, they will be replaced on Friday by either or both of CEO of Temps, the Dustox, and CEO of Dank, the Oddish, who will, you know, be evolved and stuff. But right now, they're an Oddish. Just to be clear there. Okay, battle scene is on. Items are distributed, the Electricers are up. Yeah, I think I'm good to go. Here we go. Were you surprised? Were you surprised that there are two gym leaders? We're twins. We don't need to talk because we can each determine what the other is thinking, all in our minds. This combination of ours, can you beat it? Sorry if anyone likes these two, but I get big Shining vibes off them. Devolved only. Exactly, come play with us forever and ever and ever. Alright. Timmy and Tommy said you. Okay, so CEO of Elon is up first. CEO of Elon is a little weaker in terms of special attack, so they will set up the light screen, which I believe covers both Pokemon in a double battle, because it applies to my side. And I will begin... Ooh, I could try and Thunder Wave. Yeah, because he was hitting them with Stab, super effective Surf, and it took 2 shots, so I'm gonna be in this for the long haul. Wait, do they... I'm definitely not looking up if they use Hyper Potions or, Will Restores. Hey, they used Hyper Potions in this version! I just, totally remembered. So, yeah, let's set up some paralysis, shall we? Because they can't cure it. Light screen goes up. Thunder Wave goes out. There's the sunny day, as expected. X. Oh god, Calm Mind. Yep, this is why I wanted to blow up the Lunatone first. But strong sunlight is also a problem. No, I think I have to focus the Lunatone. But let's set up paralysis on Solrock. Maybe I can start getting lucky here. How much does this hurt? That's not a lot of damage. I don't like that. Okay, first stab Psychic. Oh! Damn it, there's the light screen. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Unfortunate. Alright. Well, just start trying to blow them up. Thunderbolts all around. It's a war of attrition now, and one that I'm pretty sure they can't win. Oh shit, crit? Yes, yes! Live, laugh, love! Finish it! Finish it! Critical hits care not about your light screen, fools! Ah, yes, it all comes together. Always rewarded. Full paralysis. Literally a free turn. Magnificent. Finish this insult to us. Yep, big crits. These electric lads, they love their crits. Absolute bimluck. This is disgusting. In the best way. Okay, Psychic on CEO of Elon again. Okay, that's not much damage, but I do need to keep in mind that's with light screen up. So I'm still kind of playing a dangerous game here. But if they don't potion, I think I have a decent shot of finishing the Soul Rock this turn. Which would be amazing. Please. Crits? You two both love crits. Live, laugh, love? Live, laugh, love? My girl? My homegirl? Oh, god damn it. It's surviving on 1 HP in a dream. Okay, our light screen wears off. But I get a free turn here. That crit was massive, I agree. I get a free turn here because Tate Liza are absolutely going to hyper potion that thing up from the 1 HP it's on. And their light screen should be fading soon as well. I think next turn. So CEO of Elon is going to... Wait, who am I on? CEO of Elon, light screen, live, laugh, love, will continue firing away with Thunderbolt. Yep, there's the Hyper Potion, but not a full restore, so you stay paralyzed. It all comes together. I still do have to be a little wary here. Okay, light screen wore off, that's big. I for sure move in front of him. My light screen Thunderbolts have been hitting for about half damage combined, so this should be a kill, in theory. In theory, this is a kill. Come on. Yes, good, good. And to borrow what Hugh and Evelyn say, and just like that, I find myself 40 points richer. With no other level. What? Our combination was shattered. It can't be helped. You were so in recognition. Take this. Got the mind badge from the creeps. The mind badge enhances the special attack and special defense of Pokemon. It also lets you use the HM move Dive outside of battle. You should also take this, too. It is a link to our hive mind, TM04. That TM04 contains Calm Mind. It raises special attack and raises special defense. It's a move that's perfect for psychic Pokemon. It sure is. Now let's leave this place and never speak of this again. Tis a garlic coin win. And a win for us. Okay, so let me update the points. There it is. So that gets me 25 points for the gym victory, 15 points for doing it hard mode, with no points lost for any casualties, so I go up to 255 points, which feels pretty dang good. This team will be appearing Friday in the Pokeboomers PvP and podcast. We're going to be going over what we did in Nuzlocke. Just me, I'm the only one who voted. That's true, that's true. HD was the only one who voted. I think I might be in second. I don't remember how many points Valen has. But for anyone who hasn't heard, on Friday, our PvP is going to be a double battle in honor of those creepy twins we just beat up. And that's going to be, I'm sure, just mass amounts of absolute anarchy. And I'm afraid. I'm very afraid. Tomorrow, of course, I'm going to be playing Among Us with Hugh Valen and some folks from the Discord. I will be streaming my POV unless I'm feeling just absolutely awful tomorrow. And then Friday, of course, Pokemoomers Podcast PvP. And then Saturday is going to be Shuffle Saturday. Keeping a pretty full stream week, but I'm going to start to wrap it up. And my fellow host and rival, Valen, is streaming right now, so we are going to give him a raid. He is streaming... Why is he not on my list of channels to raid? Not Avalon, Valen. He is streaming some Tate Grail Conquest, a deck builder roguelike. That looks pretty cool, and I might pick up at some point. But that is going to do it for me. Thank you all for spending a little bit of your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it may be for you. If you're watching the VOD after the fact, I see you, I appreciate you. My name is Vimbert, and I will see you around the internets.